Hello, all you VOD viewers. Welcome back. We are continuing our series here of Sakata Eio's The Middle Game of Go. We are on Chapter 2, starting on Figure 14. It goes chapters, figures, diagrams. That's the hierarchy in this book, I have come to realize. So let's review what we said here in reply to the Atari of Black 25. That was this Atari here. The cut of white 26 is a Tsuji. Black can do nothing but play Atari of 27. Right. So white cuts. Black can do nothing but this. White 28 and 30 are the correct order of moves. The play continues to black 133, with the situation turning from bad to worse for black. Not only his group in the upper right corner. Upper right would be your lower right. Not only his group in the lower right corner, but also his large central group have as yet no definite eyes. Dun dun dun! Oh, this looks like middle game. I know this because most of the stones are in the middle and not by reading the title. Indeed, we are going over The Middle Game of Go by Sakata Eio, 9 done. So the reason I got this book is because I noticed, particularly in my games about a year ago, that my games would collapse in the dead middle or the late middle game. So I got this book in order to address that, but it's so hard to study on your own. So that's why we're doing this series. It's a way for me to study and feel like I'm joined by people. And because studying on your own, it's exhausting, it's lonely, and it's tough to push yourself to do it. So setting up a stream that I can do for this purpose helps me. You guys get to learn something. We have this beautiful setup, and then yeah, hopefully we all learn something from this. Okay, so there is a reference diagram that says practice reading. And it looks like this quadrant of the board here. Oh, I don't have letters to show you. But it says white has played this jump here. Can black live in the upper right, or the lower right corner? Can black live this group here? Oh, that's a fantastic question. This is a difficult problem, but one that black has to consider before he can decide what to do next. We're going to spend the next few diagrams on this problem, so imagine that you are playing this game and work out all the variations you can. There seemed to be a chance because the gap at A is still open. This gap here is still open. The main possibility for black are the Kema at B. So that's this Kema here at O2. The Kosumi at C. That's the tiger's mouth at P2. The Tsuke at D. That's the attachment at O3. And the Warikomi at E. Attachment on top. At E, it's also a wedge. That is O5. In addition to these, please think about the possible effects of a move like a black Atari at F. F is R8. So, interesting. So we have the knight's move, we have the attach, we have the wedge, and the Atari to consider. And was there one more? Oh, just the tiger's mouth. So let me think. If we play O3, my first instinct is to attach. I would expect N3 in response, and then drop down. But does that make life? If black drops down from the outside, we could play P4, and then I would expect white to clamp, and we fail. If we play P2, I would expect a direct throw in at Q1. But then if that happens, we can jump to N2 and probably make life that way. So white would have to play on the outside first at maybe O2 if we do P2. And then if we play Q1, we die again. Right, it's me, I had to destroy the eyes. So that leads us to the slide at O2. Let's check out what O2 does for us. O2, maybe N2 again. It reverts to the same for it? No, if they play N2, then we can Hane on top. And O3 at Sente, in Sente, and we can get two eyes that way. How do we use this cut, though? Yeah, I think probably O2 is the best option. I don't understand how the wedge would work. It's book club. Hey, Clacky. Nice. I'll keep you company while I lurk. Thanks, Island. Yep. So I think the knight's move at O2 is the best option, but I'm not confident in my reading enough. Like, I think white maybe has another option to destroy the eye. Maybe if they just play P3 right away, and we have to draw back, right? Then they pop one in at... No, they can't pop one in at Q1. They have to play from the outside again. Yeah. I think O2 is black's best bet up there. Well, let's see what Sakata has to say. Diagram 1. Oh, we're starting with the Kema. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. First of all, let's look at the Kema. So let me see. Right. He never starts with the one that works first. First of all, let's look at the Kema of Black 1. Do you think it is possible for Black to live with this move? Before we proceed, I must warn you that whatever chance there may be is dependent on the gap at A. So this push at Nancy 6, whatever chance we have is dependent on that. Aha. So that means my reading failed because I didn't even use that. Infinity Q. You should be playing on the side of a mountain in the wild somewhere in Montana. Well, we're playing in my studio in Michigan instead. But I guess thanks. Okay. If this gap is closed, then it's all over. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Diagram 2 is titled Dead. Oh. Oh no. So, white's first move is this attach on the inside at P2. Black stands up. White takes away the option for another eye. Black plays the wedge. White Atari. Black extends. 7. White follows this way. That's 8. Black connects an Atari. 9. White connects this side. Oof. And that's all the moves. Okay. What do we have to say about this? The Tsukekoshe of white 2 is a good answer to the Came of black 1. If black plays... So this attachment on the inside is a good response to this knight's move. If black plays 3, that's the stand up on the outside. White steals eyes from afar with the Kosumi of 4. Right, so we steal the eye on the outside. Yes. And black can't live. Even if black plays Warikomi with 5, white is quite willing to give up 2 stones in order to capture the main black group with the sequence from 6 to 10. Oh. Oh, we died though. We died though. Diagram 3 is irrelevant. Continuing from diagram 2, black would capture the 2 stones. White cuts... Oh, and white just cuts the group off. And it is womp womp. And then it shows black Atari here. White plays elsewhere because the 2 white stones are relevant to the life and death of the black group in the corner. Okay, so we get to rewind. These 2 stones are here. This stone is here. Boop a doop a doop. Rewind, rewind. Where am I rewind at? Okay. These stones are not here. Those are there. These are not here, right? This is not here. Boop. 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 Are we back? Nope. There's one more thing. Oh, this stone actually is here. Alright, let me just make sure that looks right. Yep. Okay. Diagram 4. Conclusion. What happens if black captures the Tsukekoshi stone of white 2? So in this diagram, we attach again. Black 3. Oh, this move wasn't there. That's the one I missed. And then white plays here again. White simply snatches eyes with 4, and black can't live this way either. Consequently, we must abandon the move of black 1. Aw, man, you guys. You got 2 stones, black wins, right? This sad day. Sad day. Alright. So, even though I read it out and I thought I understood the answer, sort of, I was clearly wrong. I did not see the attach on the inside. At P2. White's best move. I didn't see it. Didn't see it at all. Okay. Diagram 5 is titled White's Mistake. So this is what I read. I read White's Mistake apparently. So this starts here with 1. Um, White 2 on the outside. Or this is one of the ones I read. Black draws back. White takes the eye. Black 5. White extends back. 6. And then... Oh, I didn't read this far though. Then we have 7. 8. And this clever boy move here of number 9. Number 9. Diagram 5 is titled White's Mistake. White must not answer the came of black 1 with the tsuke of 2. That's the attachment on the outside. White 4 is absolutely necessary after black 3 to destroy eyes. Now black can play the Hane of 5 and the Warikomi Tsuji of 7. If white defends at 8, black plays Atari at 9. And the points A and B are Miai. That's the extension out. And the forming of the other eye right there are Miai. Interesting, interesting. Diagram 6. Is this the same position? Almost the same. Oh, this explores after the wedge. So in this one, we have 8 on the outside and 9 right here. This is titled Also Alive. Also, if white plays is Osei from the outside with 8, black connects at 9 and lives again as the points A and B are now Miai. Diagram 6. So this point and this point are Miai to make another eye. How cool is that? Okay, diagram 7 is the Kosumi, so we need a big rewind once again. Boop-a-doop-boop. This doesn't belong here. These don't belong here. These don't belong here. Let's just set them all to the side. This, and this. Is that everything? That looks right. I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay. Diagram 7, the Kosumi, that's this tiger's mouth. So in this diagram, black Kosumi. This is, I think, the second one I read, and I thought it didn't work at all. And I was right, the attachment is next. In this variation, black wedges. White draws back. Oh, then black plays here again. White Ataris from the inside. Black extends. White follows. And what do we have here? What do we have here? Diagram 7. Next, we will consider the Kosumi of black 1. White has no choice but to play the Tsuke of 2. Yep. When black plays 3, that's the wedge. The drawback of white 4 is just the right spot. And black must die. Black must die. Ah! No! Black might think of trying the Warikomi of 5 Alright, the wedge of 5 for a last-ditch attempt, but after white 8, black is devoid of good moves. Please check this for yourself. You at home. Check it. Okay. So, this next diagram rewinds a little bit. We don't have any of this, but we do have one, two. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2. Wedge instantly. And black. Yeah. White plays here. Black makes a pretend ko, maybe? Be careful with white 4. So instead of drawing back, this is exploring the Atari, the Hane right away. Excuse me, the Atari right away. If white carelessly plays 4 as Ose in this diagram, it will become ko with black 5. Right, because of that Aji. Uh-huh. If white, right. Of course, to permit a ko is a failure on white's part when black plays 1. Good to know. So ko is a failure in this instant. It doesn't have to be a ko, since white can just kill outright. So now we're moving on. I feel like something shouldn't be. Yep, that's the one. That shouldn't be here. And neither should this. Next, we're going with my first instinct, which was the attach. 1, 2. But I dismissed it for some reason. I just didn't feel like it worked. I thought white would Hane, but this shows white playing p4 instead. So there is also the Tsuke of black 1. This is a difficult move for white, as he must read it out very carefully. The correct way for white to respond is with the Tsuke Atari of 2. Good to know. Oop, bump the mic. Sorry about that. Wait. Oh, okay. So, if white plays Hane instead, black will make a ko. And this is just like the variation we just saw, right? With 5. So the Hane that I thought would work, hey Lighthawk, Hane that I thought would work doesn't work because this turns into a ko. If white plays the Ose instead of the Tsuke Atari in diagram 9 with 2 and answer to black 1, black can get ko with 3 and 5. The order of moves may be different, but it is the same as diagram 8. Yes, that's what I just said. Thank you. Okay. So we'll go over an additional error, it says. So in this diagram, after the attach, we have instead white 2 here, and then black plays the wedge move. Yeah. White Atari on the inside. Black extends. White connects. 5, 6, 7. Another error in reply to the Tsuki of black 1. White 2 is also a mistake. The worry komi of black 3, that's the wedge move, is the correct response, and after playing 5, black gets unconditional life when he plays 7. Please examine this answer for yourself to check that white has no way of killing black. So... yeah, we have a double Atari move. What if... what if white just connects? Wait, whose move is it? Why can't white just connect? What am I missing? How does black make left now? We're gonna find out in the next diagram! Oh no, we're not. Never mind. Anybody? Anybody have an idea how black can live after that connection? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, white just connects and it's GG. Anyway, moving on. Moving on! Maybe I'm a doofus. There's not another move. Okay, let's, rewind. This isn't here. These aren't here. And that's not there. And that's not there. Okay. Okay, so the attach, then we draw back, is the correct move. Black plays there. White honeys to take away the eye. Black plays this wedge sequence again. Five, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And in this case, black take. Probably white cut. Black extends. White There. Diagram 12. Let's go back to the correct way for a white to kill black. As we said before, the Tsuke Atari of white 2 is the right response, black 3 and the Warikomi of 5 are strong moves, but with the sequence from 6 to 12, white sacrifices 2 stones and kills the whole black group. Obviously, the Tsuke of black 1 isn't any good either. Hey, Napuda, how you doing? Okay, so we've exhausted some of the most obvious moves, and we get to rewind once again. There are 2 stones here, 1 stone here, and none of these. That's not there either. And this attach isn't here, and this isn't here. This isn't here, and this isn't here, and this isn't here. Okay. Anybody else? Diagram 13. Oh. These guys aren't here. Okay. So now we're exploring... Oh, we got one more. One more stray stone there. Okay. Diagram 13 is just the wedge directly. What do we have to say about this? Finally, we come to the Warikomi of black 1, and this is the only move which saves the black stones in the upper right corner. Your lower right. It is not unconditional life, but with this move, he can just manage Ko. So diagram 14 is titled Easy. So after this wedge, white Atari is the outside. Black plays this move. White plays the attachment. Black wedges here. White plays in another Atari on the outside. What? Well, don't I feel bamboozled? There's a move without a number that exists right here. Okay, I think that's the last move. It's not numbered, but it wasn't in the starting position, so that's gotta be it. Diagram 14. If white plays black 1 with the Osei of 2, black can easily get Ko with the Kosumi of 3, followed by 5 and 7. Yep, 7 was not marked. Actually, white 2 is a little gentle, and here's another way for white to try and kill black. Aha. Diagram 15 is black's failure. So we get to rewind again. Boop, 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 boop. Starting from the wedge, white plays on the inside this time. If black extends, white just drops down at 4, or at 03. When black plays the Warikomi of 1, white should play the Atari of 2, as here. The Nobi of black 3 is a mistake, since when white plays 4, black is dead. Okay, that's a mistake. Diagram 16 is just titled White 4 is wrong. Oh wait, diagram 15. No. Diagram 15 is what we're going to. It's called, that's what we just looked at. Diagram 16. White 4 is wrong. Let's see what happens here. So we rewind. Instead of playing the drop down, In this variation, white plays back like this. In this case, black has a chance. Black Atari. White connect here. Black honey. White peeps. Black extends and Ataris. White takes. Black diagonal. 11, 12. Black connects. 13. White drops. Black drops. 15. White honey is the outside. 16. And black plays that attachment. Are there any more moves? Nope, that's the whole diagram. White 4 is wrong, although no B of black 3 is a mistake. White 4 is also wrong. The sequence from black 5 is very complicated, but in the long run, we arrive at the Tsuke of black 17, and it is either Ko or Seki. Nice. Way to go, black. You did it. Alright, let's rewind some more. Or let's rewind once again, I should say. Alright, is that the diagram? Oh, I think we're missing something. This doesn't belong here. Anybody else? Looks good. Oh, right. You don't belong there either. Alright, diagram 17. We are, of course, starting with our wedge. And white Ataris from the outside again? I thought outside was a mistake. 1, 2, 3. Attach. 4, 5. 6 and 7. 8 and 9. So it's titled Understanding. Going back to diagram 14 for a moment, white must not play the drawback with 6. They have to start the ko instead of the osei there, because black lives easily with the sequence to 9. Good to know. Okay, then. So, next diagram. 1, 2, black 3, white connect. So, diagram 18. Both sides are correct. The sequence up to 3 is the best for both sides at this stage. The connection of white 4 is the one which produces the most complications, so let us examine it first. Okay, diagram 19 says alive. 3, 4. So continuing with 5, which is diagonal here. 6, 7. There we go. Diagram 19, alive. Continuing from the previous diagram, black plays the Kosumi of 5. If white simply plays Tsuke at 6, black can easily live by playing 7. So, continuing, right? No, we have to rewind just a little bit. Right, the connection is right. So I think instead of that, we play... Right, this is the rewind. There we go. So instead of playing on the outside, it's saying to play the peep first. Black connect. Then we play that attach. Now black plays this way. Which leads to white playing here. Black pushing / ataring, right? 6, white take. Black atari. Wow. So in order to try and capture, white has no choice but to play the oki of 1, that's the peep, instead of 6 in diagram 19. Yep. Followed by the tsuke of 3. Next, black plays at 4, forcing white to connect at 5. Do you recall our earlier remarks about the point F in the reference diagram? I do! Now black plays atari at 6, and white must take at 7. But... oh, but... if they connect there, it's GG. Wow. Wow. Okay, diagram 21. Right. So white connect. Amazing. Amazing. Black plays there. Black plays 8 and 10, capturing 7 white stones. Consequently, it is important for white to capture black unconditionally. Please note the fact that the point 6 in diagram 20 is crucial. Yep. So pushing here was crucial. Uh-huh. If white had a stone there, then there would be absolutely no way for black to live. Incredible. Whew. Okay, guys. What time is it? 11:30. We're almost an hour. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I can get through the next diagram. It's titled Summing Up, and I think that'll be a good place to stop, maybe? So, diagram 22. We have a 1. We have a 2. We have a 3. We have a 4. Tahane. We've got 5. Atari. Cool. Summing up, in conclusion, we state that because of the gap at A, white cannot hope to kill black and must be satisfied with the ko in either this diagram or the diagram 14. Please note that although black can feel confident of obtaining a ko in this area, this does not mean that the game has turned in his favor. Ko don't save you, brother. Alright, the purpose of the last 22 diagrams has been to demonstrate how to read out positions while a game is in progress. Admittedly, it is not easy, but remember that all professionals are able to perform just such feats during actual games. Perhaps the best way to develop this power is by constant practice in solving tsumego, life and death problems. Now let us return to the final stages of the game in progress. So this is... Whoa. Okay. So none of this happened. None of this happened. This was our board state, and apparently it's actually white's move. Move 134 through 136. Guess what white does? Bam. No chance for you. Black plays here. And white plays the clamp. From our analysis above, it is clear that the game is over when white connects at 34. When black switches his attack to the right side of the board with 35, we can safely assume that he is just looking for the appropriate chance at which to resign. The Tsuki, the clamp at white 36, is Tsuji and assures white of a connection between his two groups. Wait, are we almost done with the chapter? Oh. Yeah, we just have 2 diagrams to end the chapter, so let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, we're actually switching to a different part of the board just for 2 diagrams. So in this case, we have a push. 1. White atari. 2. 3. White connects. 4. If black plays 1, the push at 1, white will play at a Tsuji with 2 and 4 to connect his group to the corner. Okay. And rewind a little bit. Something like that, right? Yeah, because it had the clamp. So in this next diagram, we have the black one. White 2. And that's it. On the other hand, if black plays Hane at 1, white simply connects with 2. When white played the Tsuke of 136, black resigned. In this game, black made his first error in the Puseki stage with 17 and 19. Way back here. Later on, he failed to eliminate the bad Aji in the upper left over here. When white played at 82, he was forced to go back and repair his defect. This gave white the chance to overwhelm black in the center and up and lower right corner of the board, and this led to his eventual victory! Victoire! Woo, woo, woo! Okay, so that was... We've covered chapter 2. It took 4 hours, at least, to cover chapter 2. And I can't remember... I think we did start at the beginning of it during stream. Yeah, Wow, that's some it's a deep book. I'm learning a lot, and like Sakata said, this is about how to read out positions that have various complications and to explore moves and ways of using the moves. Um, what I discovered in this session is that I have I don't see all the possibilities. Like specifically with the knight's move here and the attach at P2, I didn't even consider it. So that's I'm seeing a lot of blind spots in my own reading. And then I certainly didn't even oh, this isn't here. I couldn't figure out how the Aji of this gap and this Atari work together. I couldn't see that far. So that's quite interesting. Yeah. And I would have not been able to add all of that together in a game to understand that this move was absolutely vital to killing this group. Would have you? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. That was a lot of deep reading to be like, I need to connect here. I would have missed it all of it. Yeah, yeah. But if it but if it was White's move, well, no, you have to read out that that can live before you play a move like P2 as well. And this move gets you more points than P2, right? Because it surrounds your territory. So yeah, that's kind of mind blowing. It's mind blowing for me. Great stuff. That's why we study, right? That's why we study. Get our mind blown in a good way.